My people, una good evening. My name still remain Good Luck Osarity, and I bring una updates. Today na the 24th of February 2025. No say this matter when they court since the last time court give APC Okpewolo and INEC 7 days make they write their final written address. They don't do that one now. Then for PDP and Aswe Udalo, court can give them 5 days, make they respond. Then don't write their final written address, file them today. So they don't submit everything today. So the stage where we dey now, they say everything don't dey almost concluded. But as PDP submit today, if APC, INEC or Okpewolo can see one thing for inside, when they be say not clear to them, they get 3 days when they quickly respond to the matter. So if they not respond, it go day like that. But anyhow I can be now March 3rd, now everybody go meet for court for the final adoption, for the adoption of the final written addresses. So everything dey okay for Abuja here. So make nobody fear, say the person will follow back door, go put something or remove something. That one not fit work. This tribunal, they no get time for that one. That one not fit work. Make anybody no fear. Everything dey okay. So now where we dey be that one? Tribunal, after that match, they will come give notice of judgment. The day when they want to give judgment, they will constantly serve everybody. We will constantly let everybody know how they go. But anyhow I go, now no say this one are the first leg for the tribunal. Anybody when lose for this stage now, if you not appeal, then you go end for here. If you want appeal, you go appeal court, or from there, you will still go Supreme Court. That one feel read July or August. So now waiting day there be that one. Una well done.
Okay, so like I said, I owe a duty to bringing updates on what is happening at the tribunal, and thank you for this man that's taken upon himself to always provide the updates, and because of that, it makes it a lot more easy. For some of us, we needed someone like this, and I appreciate what this guy is doing, putting the update together. I have to warn him at this point, and this is where I will have a challenge with you. When you leave your primary assignment of providing update to be giving false hope. See, I don't want to be that person that would say it's a dangerous thing for you to lose hope lose hope in the process before even the judgment is given. It gives the leadership the opportunity to manipulate, because now they can as well assume. However, we must constantly remind these people that there will be consequences if they truncate this process. And I say that with all humility. It's not because we are violent, but there must be consequences. And sooner or later, that's why I'm not happy with the way we have taken IBB's memoirs, account of whatever has happened, right? And then I hear that Buhari says he's not going to write his own memoirs, and then I don't know what Buhari intends to write, but someone said in one comment section I was in that Buhari has been actively involved in all of the government that has happened in this country since 1980s. Of course, he led the coup that removed an elected president, even if we are contesting the fact that election was probably rigged, that Shehu Shagari's the 1983 election. And then he became head of state. According to IBB's memoirs that we are reading now, it's looking like IBB became uncomfortable. IBB is in the primary reason of why he truncated the Buhari's government was that him and his deputy, or his deputy, yes, of course, Tunde Idiagbon, ran a government that looked like they were sent, and then they were holier than thou. That's his language. Although he went further to say that the austerity in the economy, the fact that Nigerians had to queue for basic things, and queuing for them also did not mean that the things were available. Nigerians were just struggling. That's who Buhari is, right? Again, that is what he also represented in his return to power in the 2015 to 2023. So all of that is in view. However, the reason why I brought all of that insight is that now IBB is going scot-free. It means that in no distant time in the future, all of these judges that have contributed and messed up our system, someone like Yakubu, who is INEC chair, who is supposed to be scared because of all of these atrocities, would look at Nigerians to say, oh, we are a docile people, we cannot even remember the past, and there are no repercussions, no consequences for all of our reactions. So that bothers me, and that alone. So, but for me, I'm putting my eyes on this matter. Like I said, it is not just about the outcome, it's about the process for me. I am consistently looking at the processes of all of these situations. I'm seeing where and what the judgment, the panel would give as their own point or for reference. And said it can the pendulum can swing anyway, but the process is the most important thing for me. So don't give false hope. Let's keep our eyes on these guys. Don't say they can't. Anything can happen in Nigeria. Whatever led, and it bothers me for a fact to remember that INEC could have solved a lot of these problems if INEC had reviewed his own process. And like I have always said, except you are not aware, go and check the INEC guidelines. Go and check the INEC guidelines for elections. They have an opportunity to reviewing the process. They are supposed to review their own process. They have a 7-day window where they can look at their processes and consider that, oh, this is what we didn't get right, or this was wrong. But INEC has now what's the word? Sublet their own duties to the court. That is not supposed to be so. It's appalling. It's funny. It's nauseating. How INEC just goes ahead, hurriedly put elections result together, and that was what Dino Melaye was trying to do in 2023 elections. To say, sir, there is no reason to hurry this. Pause this process. Let's ensure all of us are on the same page. IREV was still not up. We are not posting. We had just 16% on IREV being uploaded, and then we did not know that they had already an agreement, INEC already an agreement with the court to have come back to tell us that IREV wasn't a collation center. Whatever INEC decides to do with IREV is at discretion. God, I can never forget. And that's why I said I'm looking at processes, because a lot of these things that the PDP have put out are very, very qualitative argument, very rich. You could without being partisan, you could tell, okay, this is a strong case. But of course, we are looking at all of the dimensions, and whether or not government works, and I say that every day, I want Pewolo to work. Whether he's going to spend 6 months, spend 1 year, spend 3 months, it's none of my business. Those state money, none of his money he spent. He didn't spend any money for the election, so there's no way he's going to be spending his money anyway to govern Edo. Salome Osubo tried his best for the few months he was in power before Shomole took over. So government must continue. It's a continuous thing. He will do his best. But the truth of the matter is that whatever you are doing at the court should not, administratively, should not bother on whether or not people should ask for what is their right, whether the process that brought to power was clean enough. Remember, Musa Yar'Adua, upon his election as president of Nigeria, did say he recognized that the process that brought him to power, and that's the most important thing. Processes, we must all agree that processes must continue to be refined and done in a way that it will not be doctored and adulterated. The best way we could have qualitative leadership in this country is when our processes are clean enough. Every day we continue to get our processes right. It will help us. That's the first panacea. That's the first solution to all of the problems of maladministrations and mismanagement we have in this country. So continue to keep our eyes on it. Thank you so much again, bro, for standing through to this call. We hope at the end of the day we are able to look back and say we are getting our country back from all of these election riggers and thieves and ballot thieves, so to speak. Catch you at the time. Bye for now.